everybody, welcome to Bucket's Garage. Guess what we're going to work on today? Since the snow is on the ground out there, I'm going to have to get rid of some of these bad boys. Oh, look at that little shovel. This is going to be on a Sontech. Must be some Chinese brand snowblower that we're going to get into and see what's wrong with it. I bought all these from a Amish guy. I don't know where he got them. I think they do clean out, so who knows? Could be just a carburetor, could be something broke, could be the gearbox, could be anything in this thing. So let's check this thing out and see what's going on with it. And sorry about my mess here because I just got another toolbox and I just had to purge and get rid of stuff. So let's get into this bad. Oh, this is made by Ariens. Sontech. I just saw that. You guys just witnessed it now. Ariens. I thought Ariens were orange. Or kind of like an orange red. Like the Dukes of Hazzard car. Without the flag and 01 on the side. Okay. Well, let's get this thing. We'll go over this thing and review it and see what it's got. You know, looking at this thing, it doesn't look like it was used very often. Because normally I see that where there's a wire stuck in there, where it's all beat up inside. And it's got a little bit of scrapes there, but not real bad. But I see some grease fittings on here, guys. We'll probably hit that, grease these up. Got electric start, which is nice. I like electric start. I don't have to pull and pull. Oh, let's see what this gas tank looks like. I already see rust. Hey, you know, I can't get my fingers in there because my fingers are so big. Come on. Oh, almost got it. Almost had it. Well, guess I'm just going to have to get something to get that out of there. All right. Pull start. Storm Force. Storm Force. Storm Force engine. Have a storm. Snowstorm Force. Yeah. That's it. Snowstorm. Somebody had on something written on there, but who knows? Got a little bit of rust. Just one of those exhausts that Taro told me about. Yeah, well, looks like it had some oil changes because they weren't very clean with it. Matter of fact, oh, look at there. I guess you don't take that side off. Apparently. There you go. There it is right there. Guess we'll check this oil. Oh man, is that tight. Well, I guess I can get my needle nose out just for both things. Well, let's see here. Grab this thing here.
Oh no.
It's got a little bit of rust on the surface there, and the gas don't smell bad, but looking at the bottom of that tank, at least I don't see water in there, but I see a lot of stuff in there. I'm going to have to drain it. A lot of floaters. As for the oil, sounds like the snowplow truck's getting ready to go by. Well, something loud just went by. Well, the oil's super clean. Yeah, buddy, look at that. I had to wipe it off, guys, because I didn't even try turning this thing over yet. Who knows? It could be locked up. I never pulled it. Let's see. Should I put a... that cover's looks like it never been off. Extension cord on there, and I could try starting it that way, or let's just try pulling it. Ooh. It doesn't seem like a whole lot of compression. Well, I'm just going to do it the lazy way. Let's hook up an extension cord. Let's see if this bad boy will start. As long as it don't cut off my head, I guess. Right there. Top of my head, whatever. All right. So, that's off. That's on for the fuel. I have it sideways on the lift, guys, because you guys can see it better. Doing it for you. There's a primer button over here. Looks like it's already in the run position. That could be a bad sign. Choke instructions. Note, please see page 9 of the engine operating manual for proper starting. Oh, proper starting. Guess what? I don't have the manual. We're going to have to guess. Well, I'm looking at the small. It goes from skinny to large. I'm going to go with skinny. Maybe that means closed. All right. Make sure this thing's out of gear. I don't want this thing flying off the table. At least I'm not in front of it and running me over. All right. Contact. And that thing turns over awful fast. Well, I see one thing. The primer button's ripped. It's ripped at the bottom. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me get some chemical juice in there. Let's see if it just fires over. All right, guys, since this thing, most of these don't have air cleaners. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these covers off. I'm going to have to probably clean this carburetor anyhow. So I'm going to remove these covers here, which are 10 millimeter. Get these puppies off. Because I can't really get to it with the spray it with chemical juice anyway. Need one of my trays here. There we go. One of my nice little baking pans. Keep my bolts in. Keep organized here. Keep all the fasteners in there. Well, there's two more over here. These are pretty simple engines. Really nothing to them. This thing will be blowing with snow in no time at all. I'm going to pry that out a little bit so I don't have to. Nope, looks like I'm going to have to take this off. It just pulls right off, guys. That's the key. All right. Don't want to pull the wires out. There's the button there, the hose for that. And let me see if I can turn this for you guys. I don't know if you can see that, but there it is. I'm just going to pull it off because it's junk. It's ripped. Now, right there is the... Open up that choke. And I can squirt it right in there. I can see that hose is dry rotted. Oh, look at that. Remember, guys, what Terrell said about these? These things are garbage. I'm going to take that off, get rid of it. All right. Well, let me take a look in there. All right. Get some chemical juice there. Let me get in a safe distance away. See if this thing fires. Woo! Yeah, boy! Good run. I guarantee that carburetor is probably done. So, that's just the chemical juice, I think. Yeah. All right. What do you think I should do? Should I pull the whole carburetor or just pull the bowl off? So it's just kind of easy to get to the bottom of the bowl. Let's see. The fuel shut off is over here. Yeah. Let's just take the bowl off. Now, I guess what I'm going to do, since I don't want to get juice everywhere, I'll put a rag here so it kind of soaks up in that rag. It is a 10 millimeter. Of course, that part ain't going to work. No, you're going to have to do it the hard way. Either that or socket. And I don't feel like going digging for a socket. It'd take longer to find a socket. Yeah, I see that gas coming out of there is yellow. Like a dark yellow. Oof. Oof. Yep. Varnish. Come on. Go ahead. Just leak out of there. Go on. I guess the proper way to do is get a pan. Do it that way. Come on. You done yet? Here you go. The way it's tinging around don't sound bad. Yeah. Don't look bad in there. Well, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a pan and drain all this gas out of here. I might blow this out a little bit. Yeah, I'm leaning over to talk to you guys. Sorry. Since it's already dripping a lot. Drain this gas out, put some fresh gas in there. No, what are the chances of being just fresh gas? That'd be freaking awesome, wouldn't it? Let's try it. I wanted you to see that. That's the gas that came out of it. Kind of looks like dark beer. Yeah. Hey, matter of fact, I think I'm going to quit for now and go have myself a Hams. Yeah, buddy. I'm going to let this thing finish dripping out into that thing. I'm going to pour that oil and let it finish draining. All right, guys, for the better judgment of me. I know I said I was going to leave it on, but you know what? Let's take it off. We got this far to take this carburetor off and check it out, make sure it's clean, blow it out. These two bolts here, which is 10 millimeters, seems to fit. Take two buggers out. Remember which way all the stuff goes on. If you don't remember. And that comes off. Just like that. Up and over. Hey, ringy dingy dingy ding. So, then all you got to do is pull back a little bit, but you're going to have to get your throttle off in the back. And there's also a spring on there, so want to be careful when removing that. All right, take it off the tripod for this one. All right, so the first thing you're going to want to do, take your hose off after you get all your covers off. Then, I'm going to have to put the camera down for a minute. Camera girl's not here. So, I'm going to take this hose off. I'll be back in a second. All right, I got the hose off. Now, you pull back on your carburetor. And you get it back far enough, see that? It opens up the throttle. And let's do the needle nose, because my big old fat fingers will be in the way. What you do is take your spring off, like that, and then this will pop right out of that holder. Just like that. And then, voila, there's the carburetor. And we're going to take that, kind of hard to see without light there. But you can see it's got a flat head. We're going to pull that out. I'm going to spray this with carb cleaner. Make sure that's all clean. And we'll be right back. I thought I'd show you. Look at that. Look how clean that is. I'm really impressed how well that looks. All those tiny little fine jets look nice and clean. But I'm still going to spray this carb out with carb cleaner. Now, if you look at that hole there with that blank in there, if I remember correctly, Taro told me about that one. Take that little cover off, and there's an idle air jet in there. You have to go back and look at one of Taro's videos and see that. So, all right, let's get this carburetor cleaned up, and we'll put it back together. Now, remember, guys, when putting this on, I got it all back together, by the way. So, remember, put your spring on, and then put your top throttle on. And you can make sure your gaskets are still good, which they are. And then you can start reassembling the carburetor. Yeah, we're going to put this back together and put some fresh gas in it. Let's see if this puppy will start. Yeah! Now I want you guys to see this. I started putting some fuel in there. And stupid me, I probably should have checked the tank a little bit better, but see all those little bubbles in there? It's water in the gas right there. It's hiding way back in that corner. So I'm gonna have to take this tank off and drain it, dry it out, get that water out of there, because that's gonna get in the bottom of that carburetor. Moisture from that new fuel. I use 100% gas, so I try not to get that ethanol. 100% gas works the best for these guys. Also want to make aware of this, guys. Check your gas cap for cracks like this one has. That's not good. Snow and melt. Well, probably also get some water in your tank. Let's turn this a little bit. See a little bit better. Yeah, watch out for that. If you do have that, just get yourself a new gas cap or glue it. Well, all right, let's try it out. After cleaning that gas tank out. Woo. Okay. Let's see if she fires. I think the switch is still on. Now, I don't have the primer button yet. I ordered it. It's going to be another week, I think, for the primer button or two. Back orders. Contact! Everything seems to work. The auger, the forward, reverse. Bad gas? Really? Sorry guys, I guess this is probably a boring video. But, clean carburetor, I guess. Let it sit for too long with that new crappy gas they got out. That's what happens. Fresh gas runs great. Unfortunately, all the snow's melted. Well, we're supposed to get another snowstorm by Monday from what I hear. So if that happens, maybe I'll try to film this pushing some snow. Yeah, blowing it away, blowing it out the driveway. Blow it out of here. Yeah, get it out of here. Blow it back to Canada. Yeah. The snow is gone and we don't have any snow. In fact, I'm in my t-shirt with the long underwear on. But it's nice out. But anyway, we're going to pretend there's snow. Just to show that it works. So, joke, contact. Hey, anyway, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys watching. Even though it was just kind of a simple fix. All right, you guys have a great night. We'll see you again at the next one. Have a wonderful evening, day, evening, week, whatever.